As we age, it is natural for our cognitive abilities to experience some degree of change. After the age of 60, many individuals begin to notice subtle shifts in memory, attention, and processing speed. These changes, while often mild, are part of the normal aging process and can affect daily functioning and quality of life. The brain, like other organs in the body, undergoes structural and biochemical changes that contribute to these cognitive shifts. Neurons may decrease in number, the connections between them, known as synapses, can weaken, and there may be a reduction in the efficiency of neurotransmitter systems that facilitate communication within the brain. These factors collectively contribute to slower cognitive processing and occasional difficulties with memory retrieval or multitasking. However, it is crucial to recognize that cognitive decline is not an inevitable consequence of aging. Many older adults maintain high levels of mental acuity well into their later years. The preservation of brain health depends on a variety of factors, including genetics, lifestyle, and importantly, nutrition. The brain is a highly metabolically active organ, requiring a continuous supply of oxygen and nutrients to function optimally. Nutritional intake profoundly influences the structural integrity of brain cells and the biochemical pathways that underpin memory and learning. Maintaining brain health through nutrition is essential because certain nutrients have been shown to support neurogenesis, the formation of new neurons, and synaptic plasticity, which is the brain's ability to adapt and reorganize itself. Diets rich in antioxidants help reduce oxidative stress, a condition characterized by an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants in the body. Oxidative stress is a significant contributor to neuronal damage and is implicated in many neurodegenerative disorders, such as Alzheimer's disease. Nutrients that reduce inflammation also play a vital role in protecting brain cells from chronic inflammation, which is increasingly recognized as a key factor in cognitive decline. Furthermore, after the age of 60, the body's ability to absorb certain nutrients may decline, making it even more important to focus on a nutrient-dense diet. Vitamins such as B12, folate, and vitamin D, minerals like magnesium and zinc, and healthy fats including omega-3 fatty acids are all crucial for maintaining cognitive function. These nutrients support energy production within brain cells, protect against cellular damage, and facilitate neurotransmitter synthesis, all of which contribute to maintaining memory and other cognitive abilities. In addition to providing essential nutrients, certain foods contain bioactive compounds that have been linked to improved cognitive function. For example, flavonoids found in berries and other colorful fruits have been shown to improve memory and slow age-related cognitive decline by enhancing blood flow to the brain and promoting neural connectivity. Incorporating these foods into the diet can therefore have a meaningful impact on cognitive health. It is also important to acknowledge that nutrition does not work in isolation. The best outcomes for brain health occur when a nutrient-rich diet is combined with other healthy behaviors, such as regular physical activity, cognitive stimulation, and adequate sleep. Each of these factors influences brain function and interacts synergistically with nutrition to support cognitive longevity. Therefore, understanding the natural cognitive changes that occur after 60 highlights the importance of proactively maintaining brain health through targeted nutritional strategies. By focusing on the quality and composition of the diet, it is possible to support cognitive function, reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases, and promote overall mental well-being as we age. Nutrition plays a pivotal role in the preservation of memory and overall brain function, especially as the brain ages. The brain is an organ with high energy demands and complex biochemical processes that require a steady supply of essential nutrients to operate efficiently. Specific nutrients not only support the basic metabolic needs of the brain but also contribute to neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This plasticity is fundamental for learning, memory formation, and cognitive resilience. Proper nutrition can enhance these processes, thereby helping to maintain memory function even in later years. One of the critical ways nutrition supports brain health is by providing building blocks for neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that facilitate communication between neurons. Amino acids, vitamins, and minerals are essential in the synthesis and regulation of neurotransmitters such as serotonin, dopamine, and acetylcholine, all of which influence mood, cognition, and memory. Deficiencies in these nutrients can impair neurotransmitter production, leading to cognitive difficulties and memory lapses. For instance, B vitamins, particularly B6, B12, and folate, are crucial for the synthesis of neurotransmitters and the maintenance of myelin, the protective sheath around nerve fibers that ensures efficient signal transmission. Beyond neurotransmitter synthesis, Nutrition also supports neuroplasticity by promoting the growth and repair of neurons. Omega-3 fatty acids, especially docosahexaenoic acid, DHA, are vital components of neuronal membranes. DHA contributes to membrane fluidity, which facilitates effective cell signaling and synaptic plasticity. Studies have demonstrated that diets rich in omega-3 fatty acids are associated with improved memory performance and a lower risk of cognitive decline. Similarly, antioxidants found in foods such as berries, leafy greens, and nuts protect neurons from oxidative stress, which can damage cells and impair cognitive function. Oxidative stress results from an excess of reactive oxygen species that accumulate during normal metabolism or due to environmental factors, and it plays a significant role in age-related neurodegenerative conditions. Inflammation within the brain, often termed neuroinflammation, is another critical factor that nutrition can influence. Chronic low-grade inflammation is increasingly recognized as a contributor to cognitive decline and memory impairment. Certain nutrients have potent anti-inflammatory properties that can help modulate this inflammatory response. For example, polyphenol, bioactive compounds found in fruits, vegetables, tea, and wine, have been shown to reduce inflammation and support vascular health, which is essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients to brain tissue. Additionally, vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant, protects cell membranes from oxidative damage and reduces inflammatory markers, contributing to the maintenance of healthy brain function. Magnesium is another mineral that supports memory preservation by regulating synaptic activity and protecting against excitotoxicity, a process where excessive stimulation damages neurons. Adequate magnesium levels help stabilize neural circuits involved in learning and memory. Similarly, zinc plays a role in neurogenesis and synaptic plasticity, further underscoring the importance of balanced mineral intake. Incorporating a diverse array of nutrient-dense foods ensures that the brain receives the necessary components to support these complex functions. This includes a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, nuts, seeds. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential fats that play a crucial role in maintaining brain health, particularly in supporting memory and cognitive function. Unlike other types of fats, omega-3s cannot be synthesized by the human body and must be obtained through diet or supplementation. The two most important omega-3 fatty acids for brain health are eicosapentaenoic acid, EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, DHA. Among these, DHA is particularly abundant in the brain and is a fundamental structural component of neuronal cell membranes. This unique positioning allows omega-3s to directly influence the physical and functional properties of neurons, which are the cells responsible for transmitting information throughout the nervous system. The brain is composed largely of fat, and the composition of these fats can affect how neurons communicate with each other. DHA, by integrating into the phospholipid bilayer of neuronal membranes, contributes to membrane fluidity, which is essential for the efficient functioning of membrane proteins involved in neurotransmission. When the neuronal membranes are fluid and flexible, the receptors and ion channels embedded within them can operate more effectively, allowing for better synaptic signaling. This improved communication between neurons facilitates faster and more accurate transmission of information, which is critical for memory formation, learning, and overall cognitive function. In addition to maintaining membrane structure, omega-3 fatty acids influence the production and release of neurotransmitters, such as dopamine and serotonin, which regulate mood, attention, and cognition. This modulation of neurotransmitter activity helps enhance synaptic plasticity, the brain's ability to strengthen or weaken synapses in response to activity. Synaptic plasticity underlies all forms of learning and memory, and omega-3s contribute to the creation and maintenance of these adaptable neural connections. Research has demonstrated that adequate intake of omega-3 fatty acids is associated with improved performance on memory tests and a reduced risk of cognitive decline in older adults. Several studies have shown that individuals with higher omega-3 levels tend to perform better on tasks that involve working memory, verbal memory, and processing speed. These cognitive benefits are thought to result from omega-3's ability to reduce neuroinflammation and oxidative stress in the brain. Chronic inflammation and oxidative damage contribute to the breakdown of neural structures and impair cognitive function, especially in aging populations. Omega-3s exhibit anti-inflammatory properties by modulating the production of inflammatory cytokines and promoting the synthesis of anti-inflammatory molecules, thereby protecting brain cells from damage. Furthermore, omega-3 fatty acids support neurogenesis, the process by which new neurons are formed, especially in the hippocampus, a region critically involved in memory formation and spatial navigation. This ability to promote the growth of new neurons adds another layer to omega-3's cognitive benefits and highlights its role in maintaining brain plasticity throughout life. Given these multifaceted effects, it is clear that omega-3 fatty acids are indispensable for brain health. Dietary sources rich in omega-3s include fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as plant-based sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. For those who may not consume enough through diet alone, omega-3 supplements can be considered under medical guidance to ensure adequate intake. Overall, omega-3 fatty acids support neuron communication and plasticity, protect against inflammation and oxidative stress, and promote neurogenesis, all of which contribute to improved memory and cognitive function as individuals age. Antioxidants play a fundamental role in protecting the brain from oxidative stress, a major factor linked to cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases. Oxidative stress occurs when there is an imbalance between the production of reactive oxygen species, ROS, or free radicals and the brain's ability to neutralize these harmful molecules with antioxidants. Free radicals are unstable molecules that can damage cellular components such as lipids, proteins, and DNA, ultimately leading to neuronal injury and impaired brain function. The brain is particularly vulnerable to oxidative damage because of its high oxygen consumption, abundant lipid content, and relatively low levels of endogenous antioxidant enzymes compared to other organs. Over time, oxidative stress contributes to the gradual deterioration of neural tissues and disrupts the delicate balance necessary for efficient cognitive processes, including memory, attention, and learning. This accumulation of oxidative damage has been implicated in the pathogenesis of age-related cognitive decline and diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Therefore, antioxidants, which neutralize free radicals by donating electrons without becoming unstable themselves, are vital in maintaining the brain's structural and functional integrity. The body produces its own antioxidants, such as glutathione, superoxide dismutase, and catalase, which act as a first line of defense against oxidative stress. However, with advancing age, the efficiency of these endogenous antioxidant systems declines, making dietary antioxidants increasingly important. Consuming foods rich in antioxidants can bolster the brain's defenses and help mitigate the damaging effects of free radicals. Several key antioxidants have been extensively studied for their neuroprotective properties. Vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant, is particularly important for protecting the lipid-rich membranes of brain cells from peroxidation. By preventing the oxidation of polyunsaturated fatty acids within cell membranes, vitamin E helps maintain the fluidity and functionality of neurons, supporting proper signaling and communication. Research suggests that adequate intake of vitamin E is associated with slower rates of cognitive decline in older adults. Vitamin C, a water-soluble antioxidant, complements vitamin E by scavenging free radicals in the aqueous environments of cells and regenerating oxidized vitamin E, thus sustaining its protective effect. In addition to its antioxidant capacity, vitamin C is involved in the synthesis of neurotransmitters and collagen, further supporting brain health. Polyphenol, a diverse group of plant compounds found in fruits, vegetables, tea, coffee, and red wine, also exert powerful antioxidant effects. Flavonoids, a subclass of polyphenol, have been shown to improve cognitive function by enhancing cerebral blood flow, reducing neuroinflammation, and stimulating the production of neurotrophic factors that promote neuronal growth and survival. Berries, such as blueberries and strawberries, are rich sources of flavonoids and have been associated with improved memory performance in several studies. Selenium and zinc are trace minerals that contribute to antioxidant defenses by serving as cofactors for antioxidant enzymes. Adequate levels of these minerals support the body's ability to counteract oxidative damage and maintain cognitive function. Overall, the protective role of antioxidants in combating oxidative stress is critical for preserving brain health and cognitive abilities as we age. Incorporating a diet rich in a variety of antioxidants supports the brain's natural defense mechanisms, reduces neuronal damage, and helps slow the progression of cognitive decline. Through these protective effects, vitamins and minerals are fundamental to brain health and memory enhancement, especially as the body ages. These micronutrients are involved in numerous biochemical processes that support the structure and function of neurons, neurotransmitter synthesis, and the protection of brain cells from damage. Among the many vitamins and minerals essential for cognitive health, B vitamins, vitamin E, and magnesium stand out due to their critical roles in maintaining memory and overall brain function. B vitamins, particularly B6, B12, and folate, are vital for brain health. They are involved in the metabolism of homocysteine, an amino acid that, at elevated levels, is associated with an increased risk of cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases. By helping to convert homocysteine into methionine, B vitamins reduce its concentration in the blood, thereby protecting brain cells from vascular damage and inflammation. Additionally, these vitamins contribute to the synthesis of neurotransmitters such as serotonin, dopamine, and gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA, which regulate mood, cognition, and memory. Deficiencies in B vitamins, especially B12, are common in older adults and can lead to symptoms such as memory loss, confusion, and even irreversible neurological damage if left unaddressed. Vitamin E, a powerful fat-soluble antioxidant, protects the brain from oxidative stress by neutralizing free radicals that can damage neuronal membranes. Since the brain is rich in polyunsaturated fatty acids, it is particularly susceptible to lipid peroxidation, which impairs cell membrane integrity and disrupts communication between neurons. By preserving the structure of these membranes, vitamin E supports efficient signal transmission and synaptic plasticity, which are essential for memory formation and retrieval. Clinical studies have suggested that higher levels of vitamin E are associated with a slower rate of cognitive decline in aging populations, highlighting its protective role. Magnesium is another essential mineral that plays a critical role in brain function. It is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions, many of which are important for neuronal activity. Magnesium regulates the excitability of neurons by controlling the flow of calcium ions through NMDA receptors, which are critical for synaptic plasticity and long-term potentiation, the cellular mechanisms underlying learning and memory. Low magnesium levels have been linked to impaired memory and increased susceptibility to neurodegenerative conditions. Moreover, magnesium helps modulate stress responses and reduce inflammation, both of which are important for maintaining cognitive health in older adults. Other important vitamins and minerals include vitamin D, zinc, and iron. Vitamin D receptors are present throughout the brain, and this vitamin influences the production of neurotrophic factors that support neuron growth and survival. Zinc plays a role in neurotransmission and synaptic plasticity, while iron is essential for oxygen transport and energy metabolism in brain cells. Deficiencies in these nutrients can negatively affect cognitive performance and should be monitored, particularly in older populations. Ensuring an adequate intake of these vitamins and minerals through a balanced diet or supplementation when necessary can significantly enhance memory and cognitive function. Foods rich in B vitamins include leafy green vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and lean meats. Vitamin E is abundant in nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils, while magnesium can be found in dark leafy greens, nuts, and whole grains. Maintaining optimal levels of these micronutrients supports the biochemical and structural needs of the brain, promoting better memory retention, faster information processing, and overall cognitive resilience as we age. Maintaining cognitive health and enhancing memory after the age of 60 requires a comprehensive approach that integrates nutrition with other key lifestyle factors. While the inclusion of specific brain-boosting foods is crucial, their benefits are maximized when incorporated into a balanced diet that supports overall health. A balanced diet provides a wide range of nutrients necessary for the brain to function optimally, including vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. This diverse nutrient supply helps support various aspects of brain physiology, from energy metabolism to neuroplasticity, ultimately contributing to better memory and cognitive performance. Incorporating memory-enhancing foods such as fatty fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidant-packed berries, leafy green vegetables, nuts, and whole grains into daily meals ensures the brain receives the essential nutrients it needs to combat oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and promote healthy neuronal function. However, it is important that these foods are part of an overall dietary pattern that emphasizes moderation, variety, and nutrient density rather than isolated consumption of single superfoods. Diets such as the Mediterranean or DASH, dietary approaches to stop hypertension, have been extensively studied and are associated with better cognitive outcomes because they emphasize balanced, wholesome foods and limit processed items high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and additives. Alongside a nutrient-rich diet, physical activity plays a vital role in maintaining brain health and memory. Regular exercise increases blood flow to the brain, promoting oxygen and nutrient delivery while stimulating the release of neurotrophic factors like brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which support the growth and survival of neurons. Physical activity also helps reduce systemic inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which contribute to cognitive decline. Engaging in aerobic exercises such as walking, swimming, or cycling at least several times per week has been shown to improve executive function, attention, and memory in older adults. Equally important is mental activity and cognitive engagement. The brain thrives on challenges that stimulate neural networks, encouraging neuroplasticity and helping to build cognitive reserve, the brain's ability to compensate for age-related changes or damage. Activities such as reading, puzzles, learning new skills or languages, and social interactions all provide valuable mental stimulation. When combined with a healthy diet and physical exercise, cognitive engagement creates a powerful synergy that supports memory preservation and overall mental well-being. Adequate sleep and stress management are additional lifestyle factors that influence cognitive health. Sleep is essential for memory consolidation and clearing metabolic waste from the brain. Chronic stress, on the other hand, elevates cortisol levels, which can damage hippocampal neurons critical for memory. Incorporating relaxation techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or yoga can help mitigate the negative effects of stress. Ultimately, the integration of brain-healthy foods into a balanced diet, alongside regular physical activity and cognitive engagement, forms the foundation of a lifestyle that promotes optimal memory and cognitive function after 60. This multifaceted approach addresses the diverse factors influencing brain health, creating an environment where neurons can thrive and cognitive abilities can be maintained or even improved despite the natural aging process. By adopting these combined strategies, individuals can enhance their quality of life, maintain independence, and enjoy mental sharpness well into their later years.